Today is a day of rejoicing as it marks the conclusion of our educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and challenging part of man's quest towards a better future.
Ang mukha upang maslayan ang payapang kalangitan.
Friends, welcome to the virtual commencement exercises of Malungkay Dako High School. To begin, may we put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, and let us give thanks to the Lord for this momentous occasion in the form of prayer to be led by grade 12 student Miss Maria Rachel L. Urin.
Put ourselves into the presence of the Lord. Dear God, how wonderful it is to have reached this graduation ceremony, and I thank you that you have been with me throughout my education. Thank you for the skills that I have acquired and the teachers that have taught me so tirelessly. Thanks for all my friends and my family that have been so supportive, and for the many lessons that I have learned. Lord, it is an exciting and yet a daunting thing to realize that the whole chapter of my life is just about to close and a new phase of life is beginning. Be with me, Lord, I pray, as I step out into the unknown and ask that you would lead and guide me through all the ups and downs of life that are likely to accompany me along this untried journey. Lord, keep me close to you. Thank you for my parents and for the amazing support they have been throughout my life. And so, Lord, here I am about to graduate. But I pray that you will continue to be my guard and guide, my teacher and instructor along life's way. To your praise and glory, in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, to formally start and to give us the words of welcome, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you Mr. Roldan Diaz, a grade 12 student.
To our honored guest speaker, parents, stakeholders, fellow graduates, good day. I believe that we are all looking forward to this day as we unfold another milestone in our student life. Although this is not how we envision of how our graduation day would look like. Still, we are here today celebrating the fruits of our hard work and perseverance throughout our high school life. Today is a momentous event in our life. All the sacrifices have finally paid off, and we're all ready to take the next big step in life beyond high school. I am lucky enough to be chosen to speak today and reflect on our collective journey in this school. With the COVID-19 pandemic, we are all taken aback on what were the usual school days we have. From the loud noise and laughs we hear inside our classrooms, we shifted into reading silently our modules and trying to understand what the lesson is all about independently. It was a struggle at first, but later on, we were able to adjust and get used to it. If there is one thing I've learned from this experience, it is that we need to be resilient. According to Dr. Amit Sood of Minnesota, resiliency is the ability to withstand adversity and bounce back and grow despite life's downturns. Therefore, whatever problem we may face in life, we need to be resilient. It's okay to be sad or cry for a while, but it should be temporary only. We have to learn how to stand up, fight, and continue to pursue our dreams. To our parents, teachers, and my fellow graduates, let us savor this once in a lifetime moment. This is not just my success, but a collective success of all the efforts and work we put into. To all of us, a big congratulations and allow me to welcome you in this fourth senior high school graduation. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you for the words of welcome, Mr. Diaz. Commencement is a momentous event for our graduates who completed their academic requirements. At this point, may I call on our beloved school head, Ms. Rosemary A. Alzanesi, to present the candidates for graduation. Afterwards, the confirmation of candidates for graduation will follow. These will be headed by our well-respected Dawin Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Beda Hovenshana A. Zavad.
Good day, everyone. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Malungkay Dako High School for this school year 2020-2021, composed of 14 boys and 6 girls with a total of 20. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education. I hereby petition the Office of the District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the school's Division Superintendent of Negros Oriental, Sinen Priscilo P. Paulin, CESO 5, and having been presented and certified by the school head, Ms. Rosemary A. Aldanesi, that these 14 boys and 6 girls, or a total of 20 students, have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements for senior high school under TVL track as prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program. I hereby confirm you, senior high school graduates of Malungkay Dako High School for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations and mabuhay!
Grade 12 Daffodil graduates. RG Alagadmo, Christian Jake T. Alalong, Rodolfo C. Alatan, Carlo B. Cuevas, Roldan S. Diaz, Archie B. Eliorin. Juniel E. Esquelito. GV Richel C. Fralion. Noel L. Infestan. Christian A. La Pastora. Rojan A. Paraw. Renwell Sarita. Raymart S. Solamilio. Charlie U. Tingson. Eva May D. Diaz. Maria Rachel B. Eliorin. Angelica C. Inoho. Diana Rose E. Paraw with honors. Ana Marie C. Suganat. Rowena C. Valiente. At these points, let us listen to some words of inspiration and congratulations from our well-respected guests, starting from Honorable Mayor Galicano A. Truta, to be followed by our school's Division Superintendent, Sanine Priscillo P. Pauline, CESO 5. In addition, our Regional Director, Dr. Salesiano T. Jimenez, CESO 6, and most importantly, our beloved Department of Education Secretary, Leonor M. Briones.
Congratulations, batch of 2021. Your batch is Darwin's first to graduate in the midst of a health crisis of global proportion. That you have reached this moment is testament to the indomitable human spirit to overcome the most difficult of circumstances to attain success. Finishing your business education on a virtual platform on a module basis was a truly noble way to finish the school year. But completing senior year, you all did. Bravo! It is to the dedication, will, and creativity of your teachers that today is your graduation day. It is your parents' commitment, sense of responsibility, and belief in a bright future for you that today become possible. Education is your best tool in a world where nothing is no longer certain, in a future that is not promised to anyone but the brave, the courageous, the committed. The foundation has been laid, but your turning into your last module was but a signal to the start of a new phase in your education. Thus, today is a day of an exciting new beginning for all of you. I invite you to view your upcoming tertiary education as not only necessary but vital to your entering a more challenging school, to the school of life. I urge you to study diligently and not to take lightly your college learning experience. Treasure it because your parents, I know, are prepared to make sacrifice so you can finish college. Remember that education means opportunity, and finishing college will indeed open up many opportunities for you. Graduates, as you go on to college, remember to always put your best foot forward. To not settle for mediocre academic work, but to strive and to aim high in your academic journey, that in doing so, God, our Creator, may be glorified. Graduates, chin up, walk proud. This is your day. Congratulations, and may God keep you and walk with you into your bright future.
School year 2020-2021 has been a very trying and challenging school year. We came face to face with a number of major concerns that had to be addressed for the school year to open because of the pandemic brought about by the COVID-19 virus. We had to determine the modality of delivering lessons in our province in the absence of face-to-face classes. Enrollment had to be done remotely to keep to the safety standards so as not to compromise the health of our DepEd personnel, our learners, and parents as well. School year opening had to be done in October only when the President of the country gave the green light for school year 2020-2021 to commence on condition that there would be no face-to-face classes. DepEd had to contend with the fears and reservations of the different sectors of the society regarding school opening. But education shall continue. This was the strong conviction of DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones, and this was supported by DepEd officials in the different governance levels of the department. All means were exhausted to make education continue, and it did. Now, we are at the threshold of the falling of the curtain of a very challenging yet historical scene, school year 2020-2021. Truly, school year 2020-2021 is historical, and being so, all of us who have contributed to the realization that education must continue amid the pandemic challenge are now part of history. Our names may not appear in the annals of Philippine history, but definitely our relentless effort will be etched in its pages. To you, dear graduates and completers, your graduation, your completion is truly a feat which calls for a celebration. You have successfully overcome the different obstacles which have come along the way as you treaded your way during the school year. While the COVID-19 pandemic brought about fears among us, not to mention adverse change in life and lifestyle, it has also given you the opportunity to display how much you value education. The efforts you exerted as you work on your modules and comply with the requirements really shows that education is a priceless commodity which almost everyone wants to possess. Congratulations to all of you for successfully completing the school year in spite of the great challenge that had to be faced head-on for you to reach this point of your life. Your graduation, your completion. Your graduation, your completion in these trying moments did not come in handy. So many ingredients had to be tossed and mixed to turn your dream of graduating, of completing, a reality. The guidance and support of the Department of Education at the central and regional levels provided us with a direction as we sailed through rough waters. The heroism of your teachers and other school personnel under the stewardship of the principals and school heads, as well as the guidance of our public schools district supervisors as they courageously enrolled, distributed, and retrieved the modules is truly remarkable. The compassion of our division module writers and quality assurance team members under the wings of our division subject area supervisors of Negros Oriental Division to craft and produce our modules to give life to our modality of distance learning through the printed modules is amazing. This was strongly supported by the men and women of the SGOD, administrative, finance, supply, and health sections, and everyone in the division of SDO Negros Oriental. The men and women of the alternative learning system also did their share to make education continue in their own context. The support of our national government and our local government units at the congressional, provincial, municipal, and barangay levels was very inspiring, which gave Negros Oriental Division the strength to carry on with its mission of providing education at whatever cost. Our PTAs in the division, district, and school levels were a formidable support system that was such a great help. Our partners in the public and private sectors did not also turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to our needs. The support of your parents, guardians, benefactors was a very important element whose contribution to your success could not be underestimated. These are the people who also deserve the accolade as you celebrate your success. As the curtain of school year 2020-2021 falls, let us continue to hope that we will continue to strengthen education in the new normal through our dedication, commitment, and compassion. As we celebrate success, I give all our graduates, all our completers, and their parents, guardians, benefactors, and all those who made this possible my loud hurrah and bravo as I exhort all our completers, all our graduates to brace for the challenges lying ahead with courage and a strong faith in the divine providence. The world continues to unfold for you, graduates and completers. Break a leg. Your education shall be among your strong weapons as you conquer the world. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity, and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations! You hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also. especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
It is my honor to introduce to you our guest speaker this afternoon. Let us all welcome our MDHS alumna, Ms. Jeanette Bangkal.
To the faculty and staff of Malungkay Dako High School, students, parents, good day everyone. I would like to take this time to honor my beloved teachers who have greatly helped in molding me to become the woman I am, speaking to you today. Words will never be enough to express my gratitude to my alma mater, Malungkay Dako High School. I am deeply honored to be your speaker for today. I would also like to acknowledge our dear students. Congratulations! But as you may already know, today is as important to you as it is to your parents. So, to our hardworking parents, guardians, families, congratulations! I salute you. Today, I have the privilege of speaking on the topic, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. First of all, the COVID-19 shows us how terrible it really is to waste our lives, how terrible it really is to not recognize the value of people and things around us, not just our family and friends, but also our education. Billions of people are in lockdown, unable to visit one another, unable to go to work, unable to go to school, and many other things. The most obvious implications of the pandemic include the need to close schools or at least invoke social distancing. The current COVID-19 crisis has obliged most education systems to adopt alternatives like online teaching and modular distance learning to keep the students safe and support parents to become partners in their children's education and to determine how quality in education can be sustained. The pandemic has put a lot of strain on everyone. It affected me in a lot of ways. Mostly my productivity, my motivation, my mental and physical health. However, during this time, I have learned about myself and my habits that I have in a very long time. In spite of the trouble and the difficulties, I have found or realized some positive things which I have learned and I would like to impart to you. So first realization is there's only a few in life that is truly essential or important. What are we here for? What have we done with our lives? Who is truly important in our lives? What is that we truly cherish? The pandemic leads us to some painful insights. Forced into our homes with just our immediate families, we quickly learned what is truly important in life. God, family, friends, health, happiness, education, everything else is really secondary. I saw families spending time together, children playing in their backyard. I realized that when we stop to observe our surroundings, we oftentimes provided with new perspectives in our situation. Staying at home and relying on less has taught us to re-examine our priorities. Second realization is that we are resilient. We're stronger than we know. The first week of lockdown in ECQ has brought many of us to the edge of panic and despair. Not leaving our houses, work from home, online and modular learning, I can only imagine the stress of everyone. As for the students, the questions like, how will I learn and know the answer without the teacher explaining physically? Who will help me? We're poor, we don't have internet connection. Oh my, I will not see my classmates, my crush. This is not happening. I know it's difficult. Those must be some of the questions you've asked. But there are some stumbles along the way, some difficulties. And then a day went by, a week, and a year, and somehow we rose to the challenge and we were doing it. You somehow managed to answer your modules and pass it on time. You were able to have an internet connection. Our teachers have figured out and make education, regardless of how and where it is delivered, as effective and engaging for you students. I realized that when we are pushed into a challenging situation, our true colors shine. We were rolling in these new circumstances, adapting new routines, a new way of life, our new normal, without falling apart, without giving up. Third is, learn new things and focus on the positives. This is a perfect opportunity to learn new skills or a set of hobbies like cooking, gardening, composing a song, many other things, and even a time to work on self-improvement, like how to motivate myself in answering my schoolwork. I should be techie and expert in technology since education and technologies always come together, but with the pandemic, it took new level. Be productive in each day. Assess yourself. What course should I take on college? And if I'm not going to college, what should I do? What work should I do? Try to see the bright side to this situation and to keep an optimistic view of the future. Explore different ways that you work best. Fourth is be grateful. Be always grateful to our Almighty Father for blessing us every day, to our families and friends for helping us and guiding us, and to our true heroes of this pandemic, our doctors, nurses, uniformed personnel, delivery people, grocery store cashiers, our teachers, and the list goes on. Most of these positions have not been held in high esteem, but this pandemic has taught us how dedicated and valuable they are to us. Let's not forget that. This sense of gratefulness will help us develop our courage and overcome the crisis in the long term. There is a verse in the Bible that really hit me. In Psalm 37, verse 5, God has a reason for allowing things to happen. We may never understand His wisdom, but we simply have to trust His will. We've all changed this year. It has offered us a new perspective on everything. It will be up to us to change ourselves for the better, take the challenge, and continue with a positive outlook in life. I know you can do it. We can do it. We will meet again. We will do so as better human beings. To end my speech, I just want to say that be positive, but not in COVID. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you for inspiring us, Ms. Bangkal. At this point, let us all welcome, with a virtual resounding applause, our grade 12 honors student, Ms. Diana Parao, for her words of gratitude.
To my fellow graduates, beloved parents, distinguished guests, teachers and staff, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, I am truly honored to be here before you presenting the commencement speech for the class of 2021. It has been 6 years of high school, and here we are now ready to graduate. We worked hard to get to this point, but we didn't do it by ourselves only, but with the help of other people too. Therefore, I am so grateful to offer my diploma to the following people who have been instrumental of my success. To begin with, I would like to thank our Almighty God for His unending blessings, guidance, and wisdom He showered upon me. To all parents out there, I highly salute and thank you for supporting us in many ways, especially to my mama, ate, kuya, and papa. Thank you so much for your amazing support, guidance, patience, love, and above all, for keeping on trusting and believing me to have a great future someday. Knowing that all of you are proud of me means so much for me. My senior year was filled with tears, constant stress, and mixed emotions to reach my academic expectations. But with the help of our active teachers and staff, I have fulfilled another dream of mine. Special thanks to Malungkay Dako High School, senior high and junior high teachers, especially to our school head, Ms. Rosemary Aldanesi, for the realistic lines of motivations and encouragement. Thank you for molding us into a better individuals, for fulfilling your duties into us, and for sharing your knowledge and skills. Therefore, I am proud to say that I am Diana Rose Parao, a product of Malungkay Dako High School. To all my friends out there, thank you so much for all the support and love and for making this journey worthwhile. Lastly, to my fellow classmates, I would like to congratulate all of us for achieving this milestone. The effort and hardships that we all put throughout the academic years have finally paid off. And today, we finally stand as proud graduates. All the knowledge and skills instilled in us by our teachers would surely prove to be immensely valuable to us in our future endeavors. The friendships and memories that we built will be kept forever. I wish us all nothing but the best. May God bless us all in every decisions we take. Today is not the end, but it is the starting point of our life. Congratulations to all of us and good luck for a bright future. Thank you.
Meanwhile, let us all join with grade 12 student, Miss Eva May Diaz, as she recites the Pledge of Loyalty.
I, Eva May Diaz, a representative of grade 12 graduates of Malungkay Daku High School, do solemnly pledge to uphold in sacred trust the knowledge imparted to us by our alma mater. We promise to bring honor to ourselves, to our parents, to our teachers, and to serve with our whole hearts and soul our fellow men, our country, and above all, our God.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky, we danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Yeah. I'm never gonna look back, whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. Hey, this is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. I held out the moon with friends, and then the sun came crashing in. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. There are the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I hear it calling outside my window. I feel it in my soul. This is gonna be the best day. This is gonna be the best day.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. First and foremost, we give thanks to our beloved Father, Lord Jesus Christ. All the things that we have, thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much for this beautiful day, Lord. Thank you so much, the gift of life, the gift of nature, all the talents and abilities, all the senses that we have. Thank you so much, Lord. Mayroon po tayong salawikain. Anuman ang tibay ng abaka, wala ring lakas kapag nag-iisa. Dito, ang pagtutulungan ay siyang sandata sa magulang at sa iyang anak. Ang magulang ay nagsusumikap para makapasok sa pag-aaral ang kanyang anak. At ang anak ay nagsusumikap para makapasa sa pasulit at makapatapos ng pag-aaral. Ang ating kalayaan ay may kaakibat na sakripisyo. Ang kaunlaran ay may puno ng pagsisik. Sa kapwa ko magulang, maraming salamat sa mga sakripisyo, lalo ngayon sa pagharap sa pandemya ang COVID-19. Umaraw, umulan, minsan ang gabi ginawa nating araw para lamang matustusan ang pangangailangan ng ating mga anak. So ito na sila ngayon. Magtatapos na sila sa senior high school. My dear graduates, this is now the beginning of your journey. Tandaan po ninyo, ang buhay ay parang isang libro na puno ng kabanata. Ito ang pinakamahalagang unang kabanata sa inyong buhay na kailangan ninyo itong pagyamanin at palawakin. Pwede mo itong isarado at buksang muli pagdating ng ilang dekada. Isaalang-alang po ninyo ang pagiging tapat sa lahat ng panahon. tapat sa magulang, tapat sa pag-aaral, tapat sa pagtatrabaho. Ang inyong integridad ay alagaan at malasakit sa kapwa. Sooner or later, college life na po kayo. Mamimiss po ninyo ang Malungkay Dako High School. Mamimiss din rin ninyo ang iyong best friend or boyfriend or girlfriend. Want to share with you sa panahon ko. Pagkatapos kong mag-aral ng high school, pumunta ako sa Maynila at nang-apply ng trabaho. Napasok ako sa isang malaking bakery. Naging delivery boy po ako at na-promote naging sales representative. Ang daming opportunity. Ang requirements, college level, college graduate. So wala talaga akong magawa. Ang pangarap ko noon na may isang magigiting na pulis. So bumalik ako dito, naghanap ako ng mapasukan bilang working student. Nag-enroll ako sa Kolehiyo di Santa Catalina di Alexandria. Ang kurso kong kinuha, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ang aking pangarap na magiging pulis, na ipasa ko na lang sa pagdating ng panahon sa mga anak ko. At sa awa ng Panginoon, hindi po ako binigo. Ito na po ngayon ang aking anak. Siguro naalaala niyo po ninyo ito. Siya po ang second batch sa Malungkay Dako High School. Siya po si Bandani Leonard Bansalbaga. Ngayon po ay isa na po siyang pulis. Huwag ninyong sayangin ang panahong ito. May pampublikong libre na po sa kolehiyo. Kung pumunta po kayo sa college, sa private school, marami na pong opportunity na ibinigay ang ating gobyerno. Scholarship sa private school. Once again, magandang araw po sa ating lahat. My dear graduates, congratulations! Good luck and God bless you.
Malungkay Dako High School Teaching and Admin Staff. Rosemary A. Altanesi, School Head. Starlet K. M. Badon, Grade 11 Advisor. Melba M. Toledo, Grade 12 Advisor. Coney M. Muro, English Coordinator. Maria Melissa I. Delfino, Health Coordinator. Felicidad T. Dallas, Admin Staff. And this ends our 2021 virtual graduation ceremony. Thank you everyone for watching. Best of luck and soar high, graduates.